Okay, so we should be streaming now as I test this thing out. Let's do this. Should be working. Let's do this. Copy that. Post that. And let's do this. And this. And post that. Alright. So, hey, alright, there's people in here already. Appreciate you being here in this live stream. I am actually just testing some stuff out because I've decided to switch the software I'm using to stream with, and I just want to make sure it works, and seemingly it does. So let me know if you can hear me. Okay, you should be hearing me just fine. The game audio for Battlefield 6 from this capture I did should be playing, but the volume should be low enough that it shouldn't be too big of a distraction. Okay, perfect. Audio is great. That is exactly what I needed to hear. But yeah, this is just, I'm just testing some stuff out. Honestly, I don't even know how long I'm going to be on. I just wanted to come on. I haven't live streamed. Well, technically I live streamed last week during the Battlefield 6 event, but I haven't done a live stream in a couple weeks. And Paris for president, I say, no thank you. Not with all the nonsense going on in the world right now. But yeah, just wanted to do a live stream, see who would come hang out. Obviously open forum, you can ask me whatever you want, but I got Battlefield 6 playing in the background here. This is this Domination? No, this isn't Domination. This is, forget what I'm playing here. Was I playing Breakthrough? I forget what I'm playing on this one, but I just pulled up just some of the random captures that I did. That's just kind of playing in the background. You probably see me die 10 million times. But yeah, Battlefield 6, the early access open beta is going to start on August 7th, which is Thursday. And then if you got an early access code, if you watch some of your favorite streamers playing Battlefield 6 last week, you got a code. I've been giving away codes on social media. I might give away some here in this chat as well. But the early access starts on August 7th. You can play it on PS5, Xbox, PC. With, I think, EA app and Steam on PC. And the open beta for everyone starts on August 9th over that weekend, and then there'll be a second weekend, I believe, on the 14th as well to do the open beta. So we essentially play the open beta early during the reveal event. So everything that we got a chance to play during that reveal event is what you'll be able to play coming up here. So it's like Conquest modes, Conquest, Breakthrough, Domination, and you know, like team deathmatch, stuff like that. But it was good. I mean, Battlefield 6 is good. It really feels like a return back to Battlefield 3 era. I'm obviously not the greatest multiplayer player in the world, but I had a lot of fun playing it. Squad we're rolling with is myself, Danny, Khalif, Snowbike Mike, a couple other people in and out. Yeah, we had a blast playing, man. It was a lot of fun. And what do we got here? What is Gaming Dude saying? You already have the game on pre-order. You're excited. Yeah, I mean, and hey, it's coming October 10th, so it's right around the corner. And I think the best thing about this beta that we got to play and what you guys will get to play here this week is it just feels very polished. There weren't any real bugs or anything. We were playing on the actual multiplayer servers. It wasn't like a LAN party or anything. Everything played well. I mean, it was probably like 400 of us playing last week, and the event, no lag, no issues. We're able to get in and out matches just fine. It was good. Really good. So I know I did see the devs say something about, I knew they were tweaking something with the assault class, I believe. I'd have to go back and look and see what that is exactly. But like I said, for all intents and purposes, played great. When I played mostly the assault class, but I also played as an engineer. I played support. I did not do recon because I suck at sniping, so I just decided not to do that. But I would highly suggest when the beta comes out, try all the classes, see how the weapons feel. Just jump in. Definitely get your squads together, communicate with each other. You want to, be pretty smart about the classes that you pick, because they all supplement each other in various ways. You know what I mean? So it was good. This is really good. I'm happy to see Battlefield after 2042. I'm happy to see Battlefield 6 present this way, because we need Battlefield. I mean, look, I like Call of Duty. I don't think people need to do this whole comparison thing between Call of Duty and Battlefield, because I think they do different things very well, right? And for what Battlefield is, being a huge squad-based shooter, does it fantastic. And I want a good Battlefield in the space. And what is Colin saying? Hello, I'm glad I didn't block you the other day. I didn't recognize your name because of YouTube. Yeah, this YouTube change stuff is killing me, man. I mean, it's like, I don't even understand the rhyme or reason. And I don't see it on every stream. Some, my name is in there just fine. And others, yeah, it just shows whatever name you signed up under on YouTube. So yeah, I get people like, who the hell is Marcelo? But that is me. Yeah, okay, so this is what they said about the Battle Royale. They teased it during the live stream, if you watch that. It will be in Battlefield Labs. I heard don't expect it until next year. So that was it. I didn't get to play it. I haven't seen it, any of that. Only what you guys saw in the live stream is what I saw. And then just, talking to some people at the event, they were saying, it's going to be in labs, obviously, to play test it and all that, get it in a good place. And then it'll probably have its debut next year in 2026. And I would imagine when they are ready to do the Firestorm Battle Royale mode for Battlefield, they'll probably make a pretty big deal out of it. It'll be like its own event in itself. Hi, you're saying hi, Paris in chat. I was like, Paris is in the chat. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? You were getting beat up in that Battlefield. Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not good, and I don't shy away from that. I mean, there towards the end, like if I played the domination video, I was really starting to get a better hang of it. Like, see, look, I got a kill just right there. Okay, but no, I'm not good at Battlefield, but it was still fun to play, and I think that's important to show, believe it or not, that even people that aren't necessarily great at the game can still have a good time playing it. I mean, we're going up against like Tim the Tatman and all these streamers who play this stuff all the time and are really good. And, I was getting my ass handed to me, but it was still fun. Had a blast. What's going on, P Lump? Good to see you, man. And let's see. What is JW saying? I will say the best eras of COD and Battlefield were when they were releasing games and competing with each other. It made each game have to innovate. Hopefully Battlefield 6 will make COD try again. And this is what I'm saying again. I get what you're saying. I get competition is always great. Don't get me wrong. But I think Battlefield does things that Call of Duty doesn't, and vice versa, right? So I don't think there's ever going to be a direct competition that way anymore. I mean, people that are hardcore in Battlefield are going to stay hardcore in Battlefield. You're going to have people that are hardcore in Call of Duty, and you're going to have people that'll play both. I'll play both. I like both. You know what I mean? But to your point, I want Battlefield to be good, and I want Call of Duty to be good. So if they need to compete on some level, to keep that up, then so be it. But I'm just happy to see a good Battlefield, and we'll obviously see what Black Ops 7 is going to look like here in a couple weeks at opening night live at Gamescom. And speaking of that, I will be at Gamescom and I will be at opening night live. So I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be my second time going to Gamescom, but I've never been to opening night live. So I'm really looking forward to going to that and checking that out, that experience as well. I'll be in Germany that entire week of Gamescom. I'm doing some work stuff that I can't talk about yet, but I will in a few weeks, which is the reason I'm going. But even once I'm done with those obligations, I'll have some free time. So I've already started making some appointments, check out some games at Gamescom, and should be fun. Really looking forward to it. And Web Dave, good to see you, my friend. Very good to see you. Speaking of Web Dave, he has a fantastic podcast that he does every Sunday afternoon or evening, I should say. And I try to troll into chat when I can and check it out. Can't be there every week, but I'm always happy to see people in the community doing their own thing, having their own content, and just being like Dave is consistent with it. He's doing it every week, man. Love to see it. And yes, everyone hit the like button. I'm terrible at mentioning that stuff, but hit the like button and do all those fun things. And yeah, you're just saying you want them both to be good and you can't wait for Gamescom. Yeah, I mean, I don't know of any like crazy surprises coming at Gamescom, but I guess there's allegedly going to be some, so we'll see, and I'll be there in person to check it out. And I see someone that's in the chat that is my biggest hater, and that's fine because I will troll that person later. You know who you are. Let's see, what is this? P-Lump. Yeah, my podcast each and every 2. Yeah, P-Lump. Speaking of P-Lump, P-Lump's been doing his podcast. Again, you're consistent with it. You do your thing. You're growing your audience. I love to see it, man. You obviously, I come check you out, when I have time. But look, I started in the community. I started as just someone that just loved. I used to just listen to gaming podcasts way back in the day, and then I saw Danny at an event one day, reached out to him. Hey, I want to try to do my own podcast, and that's how I got started in this. And I always say I started in the community, so why would I ever leave the community? So yeah, I've been lucky to get a bunch of different opportunities and stuff, but I'm always lurking. I'm always listening and watching stuff because I think that's important, honestly, because you want to hear what people have to say, the good, the bad, the ugly, and all that, because the community, gaming is nothing without its community, right? So if the community's not happy about something, if the community's excited about something, I try to understand the reasons, the whys, and if I can provide some perspective on things, then I do that as well. But it's always fun, man. And then when you do these in-person events, you get to meet people like back in June in LA when we did the community watch party, got to hang out with a ton of people in the community. That's my favorite part about doing all this stuff, man. Really love it. And what else do we have here? P-Lump is saying P-Lump Power Hour. Check out the P-Lump Power Hour each and every Tuesday at 6:15. I don't know if that's Eastern, Pacific, or Central, or Mountain Time, but it's one of them. So go check out the P-Lump Power Hour. I'm sure he will correct me here in just a second. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's just hanging out here right now, man. Like I said, I'm just rambling. Like I said, I wanted to just make sure, because I'm switching over to a different variant of OBS and I had to set up everything again. So I just want to make sure that it is working. And it seems to be. And like I said, I got Battlefield 6 playing in the background. Yeah, that's what I was. P-Lump is saying Eastern Pacific Standard Time. Hilarious. I'm assuming Eastern Time. I don't think you're on the West Coast. Eastern Time. But check out P-Lump. Excuse me. And what is this? Sean in Paris, can you please give me a Steam key for Battlefield 6? I will do a $1 super chat. Please do not do a $1 super chat for a Battlefield 6 code. I don't want people to super chat me to get a code, but I will be. Matter of fact, since you are saying that right now, how about this? Let's do this. I have 2 Battlefield codes. I'm going to drop into the chat right now. Let's put those in the chat. Oh my God, that formatted terribly. Gosh darn it. Sorry. That looks horrible. That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to space them out. Gosh darn it. Let's try this again. All right, here we go. Hold on. Sorry. Stupid chat not taking my formatting correctly when I'm trying to put a code in there. Let's try that. Here you go. This is a Battlefield 6 code right now. Bam. There you go. Battlefield 6 code right there. And let's throw a second one in there. Another Battlefield 6 code coming right now. Here we go. Another code. And bam, right there. Now you need to know where to go to redeem it. I'm not going to help you on that, but there's a code. You got to go to the EA site to redeem it, and then you can play it on your platform of choice. And let's throw one more in there. Another Battlefield 6 code. And here's another one. Bam. There you go. There's 3 codes right there. All right, so actually, it looks like now I got super chats here. Let's read these super chats. So P Lump with a $5 super chat, very generous for you. And I trust me, there's no obligation to send a super chat. Anyone that sends one, I'm more than appreciative of that. Like I said, I'm just on here running my mouth, but I do appreciate it. Thank you, P Lump. And P Lump says Paris won. I appreciate the shout out. Thank you for putting me on the map. No, man, like I already said before, man, we're all in the same community. We're all family. I like talk gaming. I like hanging out. And like I said, I'll jump on your stream, jump in your chat, chop it up. It's all just fun, man. Always love doing it. And Nick with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for that. Very generous of you. What do you think is the best year in... Oh, boy, here we go. What do you think is the best year in gaming? I think it's 2001. Interesting. So many great games came out in 2001, like Silent Hill 2, Max Payne, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Halo. Okay. I do think it's a great year in gaming. I will never forgive Kojima for the okie doke in Metal Gear Solid 2. I never will. Like, I've never played 3. I'm actually going to play it now that they're doing the remake, Snake Eater. But I was so mad at Kojima for what he did with Raiden that I refused to play Metal Gear Solid 3. So I'm going to play the remake now. But anyways, to the point. What do I think is the best year in gaming? I think it's 2007. And I'm just going to ramble this off the top of my head. You got Mass Effect. You got BioShock. You got Halo 3. You got Uncharted. You got Portal. You got my dog barking because the FedEx guy is across the street. Dog is not even here. He's not even coming to this house. Be quiet. Yeah, because everything. That's how you have to talk to him. Anyways, I said what? Portal, right? Through an orange box, because then you had Half-Life 2 Episode 2 was a part of that as well. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 was 2007 as well. And I know I'm forgetting something. There's something I'm forgetting. But 2007 was absolute. Oh, Super Mario Galaxy was also there. Oh, wait, what the heck is this? Oh, this is me in the menu. Let's skip back to gameplay. There we go. But yeah, so, and I'm still missing something. So I said Mario Galaxy, but there's something else that came out that year that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, I'm 2007 for me. But 2001's a good one. I know a lot of people, is it 2015 or 2018? And I know a lot of people think 1998 as well was the best year in gaming. But for me, it's 2007. And what is Jay Dublin saying? Disclaimer for anyone looking to play on PC, make sure you have secure boot enabled. If you don't, you will not be able to play the beta. Which, yes, good catch. And I do have secure boot enabled on my PC. What's this? I have... Wait a minute, let me get your name here because it is not showing the whole name. There we go. Am I saying this correctly? Shanane? I hope I'm saying that correct. But is this... $50 Canadian, I believe. Way generous of you. Wow. Trust me, I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. But you're saying, thanks, Paris. Got the code and was able to redeem it. Just want to show some support, fam. Oh, thanks so much. That's more generous of you. And I'm glad you got the code. Congrats on that. Like I said, I hope I got a couple more that I do want to give away, which I'll do a little bit later. But yeah, man, I mean, EA reached out to me, was like, hey, you want some codes to be able to give away to the community? And I'm like, absolutely. I love being able to do that. So that's why I've been giving away codes. In the past, I've done similar things like for Call of Duty. I think, what was that, back in June? Square Enix reached out to me about Final Fantasy 16 on Xbox. So I got a bunch of codes for that as well. So yeah, anytime, I get these codes and stuff, I definitely like trying to give them away. I try to do them in fun, unique ways. Like I'll do stuff on social media. Obviously, I'm live streaming doing this. I'll randomly jump in someone's chat, drop a couple codes. Like I was on with Code Eastwood last night on X and C. God, we had a great conversation, by the way. God, we probably talked for 2.5 hours, and I gave away some codes during that as well. So always a good time. But again, I appreciate all y'all being here as I ramble, talking about nonsense with Battlefield 6 in the background. No, the codes are just for the beta, not full game. Obviously, we'll see closer to launch what EA wants to do as far as that goes. But yeah, if they want to give me some codes to give away for the full game, then I'll definitely do that as well. And Void Rat saying, gonna try the beta Saturday on PC. If my PC struggles, we'll get the full game on my... Wait a minute, what are you saying? If My PC struggles. Will get the full game on my Series X or PS5 Pro. Interesting enough, when we were at the event, because we played on PC, but they had PS5 Pros there, and I was hoping we'd be able to switch back and forth, but unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. So I have yet to play on PS5 Pro, but my plan during this weekend with the beta is pretty much what you're saying, is I'm going to play on PC, I'm going to play on Xbox, I want to play on PS5 Pro as well, just to get a feel for the different versions of it, how good it looks, how it plays, any hiccups, bugs, issues, stuff like that. My mic keeps dropping. Is my mic dropping still? Excuse me. I'm still getting over like some weird sickness. I do apologize. But yeah, let me know if my mic is dropping. Oh, my mic kept dropping. Oh, you're talking about when I was on with Colt. Yeah, it turns out that was just Discord, because I jumped out of Discord and jumped back in, and then it was just fine. Yeah, that was weird, because my setup, as far as all that goes, I never change anything in Discord, as far as like, because I use a Go XLR, so I have all that set up. I never change all that, so my mic settings have been pretty static. God, probably for like a couple years. So it was surprising when it said it was dropping out. I didn't know what was causing it. Sure enough, it was just Discord. What do we have here? Yes. I believe that's how you're saying your name. Hi, Paris. Do you think 2026 with GTA 6 and the other big ass games can surpass 2007? No. I don't. Here's why. Here's why I always hold on to 2007, because I think it cemented new IPs. Excuse me, new IPs that are still relevant to this day. Whereas I think what we're seeing with the big games that are coming next year is just sequels, really. And even though it wasn't 2007, Gears of War was the year before that, in 06. You know what I mean? Because I think what the biggest sequel of 07 was Halo 3. Other than that, it was like essentially new IPs or reinventions of old IPs. Like Call of Duty obviously went to Modern Warfare, so that was a big deal. Uncharted was a new one. BioShock was a new one. Mass Effect was a new one. Mario, which is obviously different variants of Mario, but this was a 3D Galaxy version of Mario, which, you know, still lives on today with like Odyssey and stuff like that. So, wait, was there a Zelda game in 07? No, there wasn't. I feel like there's another Nintendo game in 07. I know I'm forgetting something. Obviously, Portal was a brand new IP as well during 07. Let's see. What else do we have here? Ruben, howdy gang. Anyone else start playing Battlefield 4 after that reveal? The hype bug got to me. I thought about it for sure, but no, I haven't played yet. I'm playing something else I can't talk about, unfortunately. So let's see. Something I think would be cool for Battlefield 6 BR to do would be, Battle Royale would be to bring back Bad Company Squad and have them be like the tutorial or pre-match. Yeah, I think that would actually be really cool if they did something like that. Ratchet and Clank was 07, but there was one before that, right? I'm pretty sure there was. But God, I still feel like there was something I'm missing from 07 that I'm not thinking of. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. People like, I guess if you go to the Battlefield 4 servers right now, they're still pretty populated. People are still playing a lot of it. No, I'm not going to PAX West because I'm going to Gamescom, and PAX West is like the week after that. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to be in Europe, and because I'm actually going to be in Europe for like 10 days or something, because I'm going to go to Gamescom, and then I'm going to go to a couple other places to see some friends. Yeah, there's no way by the time I come back, I'm going to be exhausted. So no PAX West for me this year. I went last year. It was a lot of fun, but I'm not going to go this year. What's my opinion on Battlefield 2042's current state compared to 6? I will be fully transparent. I have not touched 2042 in a few years. I know they've made improvements to it, but I can't comment on the current state of it. I just remember when it came out, you rolled the tape on Xcast, I was saying, don't put this game out. Don't put it out. It's not ready. Whereas with this one, Battlefield 6 beta, it just feels ready. Feels like it's ready to come out. So yeah, I can't speak to 2042 in its current state, unfortunately. Paper Mario and Forza 2. All right, right on. Yeah, so there was more stuff that came out this year, but I still feel like it's like a new IP or something. But anyways, I won't belabor on that. And Gaming Dude saying, just finished Death Stranding 2, Paris. How is Cyberpunk 2077? I'm thinking, oh, I should go grab the yellow chair and give the sales pitch. Cyberpunk 2077 is in a really good place right now. I would say ever since whatever update that was that came out with Cyberpunk Edge Runners, really fixed the technical issues that it was having on console. And then obviously you added in the Phantom Liberty expansion, and since then the other, smaller updates that they've doing. So yeah, Cyberpunk. Is it the full vision of what we were promised back in 2018? I would say they got 90% there, where it is today. It is absolutely worth your time playing Cyberpunk. It is arguably, I won't say the best, but it is top 5 open worlds, Night City, that you would want to experience and play. So definitely go check out Cyberpunk 2077. It'll be worth your time. And I don't know if you've ever played The Witcher 3. Go check out The Witcher 3 as well. I have my CDPR bias for sure, but yellow chair and all that stuff aside, it's really good right now. Definitely worth your time. Yes, I played Death Stranding 2 during review. I played it, I completed, highly recommend. It is for sure one of the best games that I've played this year. It will most likely be in the Game of the Year consideration. And this is of someone that I just thought the first Death Stranding was just okay. But I feel like between the director's cut for the first Death Stranding and now here we're Death Stranding 2, Kojima obviously listened to feedback and really improved the game. It's really good. Great story. I mean, visually, what he's able to do with that Decima engine, man, on PS5 is phenomenal. So yeah, definitely. If you've not played Death Stranding 2, you have the opportunity to go play it. It's a really good game. And again, another one that's absolutely worth your time. Yeah, I mean, like what J-Dub is saying, that Cyberpunk 2077 is in a really good place right now because just look at the active player count on Steam. There's still a ton of people out there playing it right now. And like I said, the best thing that ever happened to Cyberpunk after the horrible launch in 2020 and it had to kind of go dark for a couple years was when it reemerged with Edge Runners, the anime that's on Netflix. It was such a perfect companion piece because it's damn near a 1-to-1 of Night City that you'll play in the game. So stuff that you're seeing in Edge Runners, you can literally go to and see in the game itself. And I thought that it really highlighted the world of Night City and the characters that when they do this sequel, you don't just have to run it back with V or try and resurrect Johnny Silverhand or something crazy like that. There are other characters and stories that you can tell in Night City that will be just as compelling, if not more compelling. Because I think David's story in Edge Runners was fantastic. And to know that Lucy and all that's coming back for Edge Runners 2, Season 2 or whatever they're calling it. Can't wait. I'll be there to see it. And, the smart thing that CD Projekt Red has been able to do with stuff like that is integrate things from the anime into the game, because like you can get David's jacket, you can get weapons and stuff that you see in Edge Runners is available in Cyberpunk 2077. And like, I'm not trying to be the Cyberpunk 2077 salesperson, but yeah, I obviously love it. I mean, you look behind me right now, I still got posters up on the wall of the game. So yeah, I definitely recommend playing the game, and I definitely recommend watching Edge Runners. Yeah. Again, I'm trying not to oversell Cyberpunk, but the gameplay you're looking at right now with Battlefield 6, this is Domination. This was like one of the last modes that we're playing on the first day. Second day, we were live streaming and playing all kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. Like I said, it's fun. Destruction, just everything that you're able to do in there is really, really good. So like I said, this weekend, when you're able to get your hands on Battlefield 6, I think people will be pleasantly surprised with what Battlefield Studios has been able to do. I always try to remember the 4 studios off the top of my head. I believe Reflective, they're doing the Battle Royale. You got DICE, you have Motive, and then you also have Criterion. Those are the 4 studios that make up Battlefield Studios, and that's all being led by Vince Zampella. And what's Nick saying? Nick the Horror. But I thought Cyberpunk 2077 was good, but not a great game. Maybe I'm missing some context. Yeah, okay, you're saying you thought Edge Runners was great, but then you thought 2077 was good, but not a great game. And that's kind of what I'm saying. I don't know where you are in the game or how much you've played. Definitely, adding in Phantom Liberty really transforms the game. And there was a lot of things that we expected from the 2018 reveal to be in the game at launch that they were finally able to start integrating into launch, like redoing the whole police system, stuff like that really helped. The way that they redid the cyberware, all that really just enhanced the game even more. And then again, there's just a lot of compelling stories that you can encounter in Cyberpunk as well. But you know, to each your own. What did I say? Reflective? Is it ripple? Ripple effect. See, I always screw up the name. So I said reflective. Where did I pull that one from? It's ripple effect. You are correct. See, I knew I was wrong. Thank you for the correction on that. This is what happens when you try to do it off the top of your head. I should have just pulled it up, but I was like, no, I remember. No, I don't. I don't remember anything. And what else? 2.0 update was America for character. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. That 2.0 update really just transformed the game. It's from character builds, like I said, cyberware, all that stuff that you're able to do. What else? What time is it actually? It's 3 o'clock. Okay, I think I'm probably just going to wrap this up. Like I said, I wanted to just test out OBS just to make sure that it was working correctly, and it seems to be working just fine. I appreciate, excuse me, I appreciate you all hanging out here with me for a little bit. You know, just talking Battlefield 6 and turned into a Cyberpunk conversation out of nowhere. I'm always appreciative of that because I can talk about that game all day. But thank you so much for hanging out here. I'm trying to think what's coming up. I'm checking out something really cool Friday that I can't talk about. I forget what the embargo is that I can talk about soon. Then next week, I'm checking out something cool again that I know I can't talk about until Gamescom. And then I'm going to Gamescom the week after that. So I'll be in Europe the week after that, which will be cool. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Gamescom, looking forward to seeing everybody there, checking out some fun stuff while I'm over there. But I will definitely try and sneak in some more live streams. And there's something I'm playing that I think I can talk about soon, maybe. I forget. I should go look at stuff before I open my mouth. But regardless, a lot of cool stuff coming up here soon. And appreciate all the support. I appreciate everybody's hanging out on the stream. And like I said, I will be back again real soon. So thank you for checking us out. Thank you for helping me test out this OBS and the live stream and that everything's working. So until the next time, I will talk to you again soon. And I hope everyone has a good rest of the day and a great week.